Roland Martin.
You probably say, come on, give me a break. Move on, guys.
Roland Martin's commentary is brought to you by the all-new 2014 Chevrolet Impala. Made to love. The all-new 2014 Chevrolet Impala puts a new spin on an amazing heritage. Find new roads.
Roland, what's going on, man?
Hey, Skip. Everything is all good, man. Lots of things happening in the news, but today we have a different deal going on. For the last 4 years, as you know, I've been the host and managing editor of Washington Watch on TV One. We ended the show on May 12th, and the show will be ending its run on TV One in the fall. We will not be returning, but that doesn't mean that we're going off the air. My guest today is the CEO of Radio One as well as TV One, Alfred Liggins, to talk about what's next. Alfred, good morning.
Good morning, Roland. How are you?
Doing great. So you can tell our audience what we're about to do. That is something that, frankly, no black cable network has ever done.
Yeah, no, exactly, Roland. And as you mentioned, we've had a long association with you since the inception of TV One. I think we talked about it yesterday that you were at the launch party, and I think officially connected to the network a year later. And in January of 2014, which on Martin Luther King's birthday, it'll be the 10th anniversary of TV One. And Radio One was founded, by my mother, Kathy Hughes, from a black, talk radio station in Washington, D.C., which we still own, WOL-AM, and she did the morning show. And, we were able to be successful because she was able to build that little radio station, that morning show, as the voice of the black community, talking about issues that nobody else would talk about, pertinent to the success and forward progress of African Americans. And we, as that legacy continues, are now bringing that same aspect, mentality, outlook, and advocacy to television with a new show called News One Now. Hopefully, many of the listeners here on the TJMS know our website, newsone.com, which is one of the leading websites for African American news, and we are extending that brand to TV One in the form of a morning show called News One Now, which will begin to air about mid-September, right before the Congressional Black Caucus, which will be, the place where we'll set the black agenda, discuss news and views for African Americans, and we're going to do it on a daily basis, Monday through Friday.
And hosted by?
Hosted by none other than Roland Martin, the foremost African American journalist in the United States of America.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Pocket Squareware.
Okay.
Well, we do all of it, baby.
Yeah.
So how did this come about in terms of, I know the success of Washington Watch, but Alfred, now you're taking it to a 5 days a week, and so how is this going to translate into carrying on your message?
Look, Charles Dickens in the book The Tale of Two Cities says it was the worst of times and it was the best of times. And, look, in the age of the first black president, which we're all very, very proud of and have all been very, very supportive of, it's also been an incredibly dire time over the last 7 years for African Americans. There was a Brandeis University study that said the average net worth of African American household is now $5,000, while the average net worth of a general American household is $95,000. The income disparity between blacks and whites has continued to widen, even as we've made progress in many areas. And that means that there is work left to do, particularly on an economic and a political front. And there needs to be a platform to drive that. And we look at it as our responsibility to start that dialogue, to maintain it, and to figure out a way that we close that gap so that we as a people continue to have a future of ascendancy and prosperity.
And when can we look for this, Roland? You said September. What time of day? In the morning, I mean.
we're looking at
9 a.m.
Yeah, in 9 a.m. Eastern hour. What's also great about this is that we have the opportunity to drive social media, and it's actually going to launch really the conversation for the rest of the day because we're going to really be maximizing multiple screens. African Americans are fully engaged more than anybody else in social media, but this is also going to be a part of that as well. But this to serve as the meeting place when it comes to black thought, when it comes to politics, sports, entertainment, you name it, all of those platforms.
And an hour-long show starting in September on TV One, hosted by our very own, and we will not be losing Roland on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. I want to be clear with that.
Right,
no,
we'll be
absolutely
doing
not.
all of it. So a lot of people love Washington Watch. They've been asking for the last month, where has it been?
Right.
So it's not going to be 1 day a week. We're not going to be able to set the table 5 days a week, every morning on TV One.
Feathered pocket squares, Roland?
We're gonna mix it all up, baby.
That means no.
Remember,
That sounds-
black. Let's be clear.
like-
Black Network.
Oh, don't let him get away with that, Alfred.
Don't let him have that, Alfred.
You should have seen him at Essence. He went for feathers in the pocket.
I know.
Yeah.
The subject of conversation.
Yeah. You
Just
may
like
wanna-
we're taking TV One to the next level, brothers got to step up their fashion
Let's
game.
take that back.
Congratulations. Thank you, Alfred.
Congrats.
Thank you much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.